Good afternoon, Bobcats, and welcome to BBTV. Today is Monday, May 16th, 2016. My name is Liz, and you have just tuned into part 1 of an exciting BBTV special. Today and tomorrow, you will see BBTV reporters highlight some of the biggest news that helped build this school year. We break it down month by month to give you a full recap of your 2015-2016 school year. In today's episode, we focus on the months of August, September, October, November, and December. We also take a look at the top 5 biggest songs released during the school year. Enjoy!
There is one thing that many of our Bobcats look forward to at the end of summer, the first day of school. This year we started on August 12th at 7:40 a.m. like we normally do.
This past year, Bobcats started school at 7:40 as normal, but what was different was the time we ended. Buffett students and staff had an addition of 40 minutes to the school day, ending each day at 3:05 p.m.
Keeping the school beautiful inside and out is very important. On August 25th, 2015, Keep Buffett Beautiful was held. This after-school event was a big success, with many Bobcats coming and helping to clean up the school grounds.
One day that many 7th and 8th grade Bobcats look forward to each year is when fall sports begin. August 17th through 19th were the kickoff dates for volleyball, football, and cross country.
Buffett Bobcats are known for their amazing, helpful spirit. August 27th was the official start for another great fundraiser. We donated lots of time and effort making Buffett a great school.
The youth retreat on September 1st was a fun time for all the students that went. From eating to playing games, it was a great experience for everyone. The ACP Rodeo Field Trip allows the ACP kids to be a part of the annual rodeo here in Omaha. They go every year for the experience and to have fun, and it is always popular with the kids. The LUAU Spirit Day was a day to get Bobcats excited for the school year and also going to watch the volleyball game. The purpose of it was all for the fun of it. On the 18th, the teachers had a day away from all students. They had a curriculum day. This is where the teachers get a chance to plan, grade, and do other things pertaining to school. The staff tailgate was an event that took place during our JV2 football game. The tailgate was catered by Hy-Vee. This was a way to show our appreciation to the teachers that work so hard to educate us. It also was a nice way to unwind.
End of the football season, the varsity football team versus Lewis and Clark. They played a great game of football by hustling and working very hard. Consequently, our varsity football team lost by only 2 touchdowns. Every year, the Nebraska Shakespeare on the Green performs a play at Buffett for Bobcat Shakespeare enthusiasts. On October 12th, the play was As You Like It. The play is about a daughter of a banished duke falling in love with the son of another one of Duke's friends. With Halloween and conferences just right around the corner, programs are all on people's minds. Annually, Buffett sends out many of the NJHS members to all of the classrooms to sell bluegrams. Bluegrams are only $1 and are little sheets of paper that people write letters to one another and get a sucker and a note in their conference folders. These are a treat to definitely enjoy. At the end of volleyball season, there are the city finals, and only the best of the best players play at city. During city finals, the Buffett Bobcats volleyball team went against Mars Middle School in a great game of 3 sets. The Bobcats pulled out the win. Twice a year, Buffett holds student-led conferences. Most students go to conferences, and with the help from their teachers, they talk about past work and how well they do in class.
Coming in at number 5, we have the Cash Cube giveaway. On November 13th, Bobcats who participated and raised a certain amount. At our number 4 spot, we have the addition of Surface Pros to our classroom. Teachers have been using these great devices to better our learning experience. 3 spot goes to the Neon Spirit Day. This was by far the most successful Spirit Day at Buffett. The student body decked out in their brightest apparel at the basketball. Just missing the top spot at number 2 goes to the Fall Play. On Monday night, on the 9th, the production Monster in the Closet took place in the cafeteria. Coming out on top is Thanksgiving break. This event took place on the 25th through the 27th. Bobcats spent time on a short vacation or just chilled at home. Students and teachers both enjoyed this break.
There was a high school information lunch for our 8th graders on December 4th.
This lunch was a big influence on where 8th graders are going to go for high school next year. Last year, our school had a spirit day dedicated to crazy hats. There were many Bobcats who participated in this special day. Buffett's boys basketball had a history for being pretty good. This past basketball season, the boys basketball team had another great season. They attended the city championship for the second time in 2 years and won both. People were waiting for this since Thanksgiving break. That's right, winter break. This 2-week break includes Christmas and New Year's. B-O-B-C-A-T-S, Bobcats. This is what you might have heard at the spelling bee. The spelling bee was on December 16th.
I hope you've enjoyed part 1 of our end of the school recap, and we'll be tuning into tomorrow for part 2, where we look at the second semester of our school year, as well as the best movies of the year. Signing off from BBTV, this has been Liz. Have a fantastic day, Bobcats.
Good afternoon, Bobcats, and welcome to BBTV. Today is Tuesday, May 17th, 2016. My name is Maya, and you just have tuned into part 2 of our 2015-2016 end of the school year BBTV special. Today, BBTV reporters highlight some of the biggest news that helped build the school year semester. Just like you saw yesterday, we break it down month by month to give you a full recap of your 2015-2016 school year. In today's episode, we focus on the months of January, February, March, April, and May. We also take a look at the top 5 biggest movie releases during the school year, as well as present you with what we felt like the biggest 5 stories were of the entire year. Enjoy!
Champions of Character was an event held on Wednesday, January 13th, awarding the many athletes that participated in sports this year, or students that have done well in PE who did not participate in any athletics this year. This award was a certificate and a speech given by the teacher or coach who picked the 2 athletes' students. They were honored by their coaches for their behavior on and off the field. The 2016 girls basketball champs started their first game on Thursday, January 21st against Beveridge, which resulted in a win for the girls as they continued to roll through the rest of the teams, becoming the 2016 girls champions. On Friday, January 22nd, high school selection forms went out to all 8th graders which were forms to choose their primary high schools and which high school choice they would choose to attend for the 2016 year. The science fair was held Friday, January 15th during school hours, where students showcased their science fair projects to high school student judges and adult judges so they could qualify for Metro and a medal. Bobcats got to take off MLK Day just like every year. We miss this national holiday every year to honor Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday over the weekend or on a weekday.
Diversity Day was a day at Buffett that took place the week of conferences. There were special speakers and performances. Students got to come and enjoy the presentation on their half day and watch musical groups and fellow Bobcats speak and perform.
Family Fun Night was a night for Bobcats and their families to come up to the school and enjoy some very fun games and activities. There were food and drinks and blow-up activities for students, teachers, and families to take part in.
Valentine grams are an opportunity for Bobcats to give their friends a sweet sucker and a nice message. They cost $1 for each gram and were given to students at parent-teacher conferences.
The Buffalo Robotics team won first place at the state robotics competition. It took place at North High School and had competitions from all across Nebraska. This win at state qualified them for both nationals and worlds.
Bobcats went on a field trip to DoSpace to explore all of the technology provided. DoSpace is on 72nd and Dodge, and you need a membership. DoSpace is a community center for technology, and it allowed Bobcats to experience 3D printing and other interesting programs.
Many Bobcats were excited for these few days. These days were spring break, and it was March 7th to March 11th. Bobcats took these days to go on vacation and not have to worry about school, till it ended. Girls basketball did good this year as they made it to the city finals. They played against Mars and won with a score of 41-15. It was a good way to end the season. Over spring break, many Bobcats had to wake up early to go do something many people would want to do. They got up extra early to go to Washington, D.C. The trip was from March 7th to March 10th, and they saw some amazing things there. Wrestling also did very well this season as the varsity team went to the city finals. They ended up getting third in the city. This happened in the middle of March, and they did very well. On this day, the school was a green sea, as it was St. Patrick's Day. Bobcats all over the school were reminded to wear green on March 17th. All over the school, we had green shirts, hats, glasses, and even wigs.
Almost every Bobcat in our building took the math, reading, and science test. This was a 3-week process to finish. Our Bobcats pulled through and finished their test. On April 23rd, 7th graders created projects to raise money for groups around the world trying to stop problems like malaria. These students set up their boards in the commons and had people play games to help raise the money. After winning the state tournament, robotic team members went to Louisville, Kentucky to compete at Worlds. There, they competed against teams from China, Canada, Europe, and USA. On April 2nd, 8th grade French students went to the French convention. Here, they met French students from across Omaha and had a lot of fun. 4th graders from elementary schools came to Buffett Middle School night. There, they were introduced to the life of a Bobcat. They were introduced to many teachers in classrooms. They learned about the types of magnet class they will be able to take in 7th and 8th grade.
During the month of May, Bobcats had a lot of activities to do before school was dismissed. The first major event of the month was on May 10th when Mr. Killam and the music department debuted the brand new school song. The song was played for the first time at the band concert in front of parents, staff, and community members. On May 12th, our school spent the evening honoring the accomplishments of the class of 2020 during the 8th grade recognition night. With student speeches, awards, and a cookie reception, our 8th grade class will not forget this evening. After a year of hard work from the journalism class and a long wait from Bobcats, on May 17th, the yearbooks were finally handed out to students. During students' cooperative arts classes, entire grade levels met in the gym for the annual yearbook signing day. The final day of the school year is very special for 8th graders. Each year, the graduating class of Buffett enjoy a long day of friends and fun at Omaha's very own FUNPLEX. This is a perfect way to say goodbye to friends and their time at Buffett. Perhaps the most popular day of the school year is the final day. This year, that magical day was on May 20th. Students in all grades said goodbye to their classmates and teachers as they began summer vacation.
On December 18th, 2015, the long-awaited movie Star Wars was released in theaters. Lots of Star Wars fans at Buffett were very pleased with the J.J. Abrams film because of the visuals and the cast. The movie features a lot of returning characters from the series, such as Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher. Another award-winning movie Bobcats lined up to see was The Martian. This space film won Matt Damon and his cast 6 major awards, including Best Actor. It tells a story about an astronaut that was left stranded on Mars and has to survive on his own. Many Bobcats have heard of the animated movie called The Jungle Book. On April 15th, Disney came out with a remake of the movie using real people. Kids and adults of all ages came to see Mowgli's journey come to life. The 4th spot, we have Zootopia, the city where prey and predators live in peace. This movie stars Jennifer Goodwin as Judy Hopps, and as many people may know, Shakira playing the top singer, Gazelle. Zootopia is a fun-filled movie with crime and action to solve an investigation. The last film was part of a beloved series that many Bobcats enjoyed. Mockingjay Part 2 marked the end of the Hunger Games trilogy. In this movie, we saw Katniss's journey come to an end.
Over spring break, a group of about 50 8th graders went all the way across the country. They got to see lots of historical sites and many museums. Lots of memories were made and everyone learned a lot.
At this year's World's Robotics Competition in Louisville, Kentucky, a Buffett team had the opportunity to take part at the World's competition. This team of 8th graders had won state and therefore they got the chance to go on an 11-hour, 10-minute drive down to Louisville, Kentucky, where they got to compete with countries from all over the world.
Buffett is known for their excellence in athletics, and for the past couple years, girls have been sweeping city championships. From volleyball to soccer, girls have been taking down the other teams with a lot of hard work and effort. This past November, the teachers were lucky enough to get new Surface Pros. They can now walk around their classroom while still connected to the smartboard. The Surface Pros are a resourceful tool for active teachers. Buffett has always gotten very high NESA scores. This year, Buffett received a high honor of being ranked excellent overall. This honor was sponsored by AQuest.
We've hoped you enjoyed the end of the school year recap, and we'll be turning back into BBTV on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, where we present the very best of what our BBTV reporters covered this year. Signing off for BBTV, this has been Maya. Have a fantastic day, Bobcats.